Hey, how was Palm Springs for you? We didn't talk about it because we were with Jason, but was it a nice break from the cold of the Canada? And
No, there was no break from cold and rain. So it rained and was cold the whole time.
is that common?
No. I think my mom can control the weather.
Okay. Sheer spite.
Out of mental spite, even though she didn't know I was there.
She didn't know you were there. Wow.
She was able to control the weather and totally fuck it for us. So
wow. Okay, got it. So I'm assuming there was a lot of indoor activities.
Yeah, I mean, I got in the pool. I was like, fuck it, I'm getting in this damn pool. And it was, it was warm enough, but the pool's heated, so that helped. But
got it.
But there was so many days where it was just raining and cold. It was ridiculous.
Wait, what's cold for Palm Springs?
Like 40s, 50s.
Oh, yeah, that's cold. Okay, I see.
It was like the same weather here.
Got it.
Should have just stayed home.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it was nice to be in your nice newly remodeled condo.
Yeah, that was nice. But
that's good. Condo likes that,
we spent all this money on the cat sitter and airfare and everything else, and it was the same fucking weather as we have at home.
Yep. Okay. Got it. Well,
I mean, I'm not complaining, but I am complaining a little bit.
That's all right. You were looking forward to some sun. Yeah, that's right. Well, not to gloat, but I got back from Tucson, Thursday night to Sunday night, and visited my brother down there, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was 75 degrees, and luckily I brought one pair of shorts and one pair, one tank top. And it was just so nice. And of course, my brother is acclimated, so he was wearing sweaters and stuff because that's cold for them. But for Seattleites, that was like poolside. We're hanging poolside.
Does he live in a place with a pool?
Yeah, hotel. Yeah, hotel. And
you guys were at a hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, we were at I don't do Airbnbs. They're not accessible, and I don't want to cook or clean when I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
I don't want to take care of someone else's house.
So did you stay in Tucson?
Yeah. Yeah, we were in Tucson, and
what hotel?
Sheraton.
Oh, okay.
It was a Sheraton, and we shared a room, so it was like 2 queen beds, and me and my 2 bros that came down with us. So there was the listings, all 4 of us. Hanging out in Tucson.
Did your brothers sleep in the same bed?
No, one slept in a bed. I slept in a bed, and I thought I would just share it with my other brother, but he ended up sleeping on the floor.
Oh, okay.
I was like, all right, you do you, buddy. I think he was worried about farting on me.
Yeah, I don't think I would have wanted to sleep with my brother, but yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We were budgeting. We grew up together. It's not a big deal for us, But yeah, it was super fun. It was nice to go down and hang out with the sand people, in Tatooine. It's different, it's just, we were raving about Tucson, and coming from Seattle, Jen, I mean, it's not as dense, it's quiet, it's flat, it's sunny, it's not as expensive, the taxes are different. I guess Washington State's actually in a lot of trouble right now. The state bungled a few $1 billion doing this environmental fucking thing, and it didn't work. And we spend money on dumb stuff. Anyway, but no, it was shocking. I was like, this is fucking nice.
Okay, so you said we spend money on dumb stuff.
Washington State?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, welcome to We're Not Supermodels.
Oh. I love it, Jen. I love you. That's awesome. Listeners and viewers, that's right.
Okay. So we're talking about Tucson versus Seattle, and Crystal just said to me that Seattle spends stuff on dumb stuff. And I want to know what that dumb stuff is. Washington State, I guess.
Let's see. Okay, it's I'm trying to find it right now.
Okay. I mean, because environmental is not so dumb, but yeah, if they wasted some money on something.
Okay, let me see. I'm typing it in, and let's see if I found it.
I'm just challenging you.
Yes. No, I love that. No, I love that. Okay. Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Washington's Climate Commitment Act, the CCA, faces criticism for overestimating emission reductions, with recent state admissions showing projects achieved far less than projected, and questions raised about funds being used for non-emission reducing initiatives. So here we go. This is what the money ended up going to: public transit and EV chargers, leading to debates over the program's effectiveness, proper use of billions in revenue, and potential budget shifts, particularly as opponents push to repeal it. While supporters highlight benefits like aiding tribes and funding climate-related projects, critics point to poor accounting and a lack of proven climate impact, sparking legislative debate over the program's future. So key issues, so we've got key issues and criticisms: overestimated reductions, misaligned
whose article is this?
This was in like the Seattle Times.
Okay.
And misaligned spending, data and accountability problems, leakage and additionality, and then we have defense and counter arguments, legal use of funds, tribal support, future improvements. So the current situation is that the debate intensified as Governor Ferguson proposed using significant funds from the climate program to fill budget holes, drawing criticism for diverting money from intended climate uses. And then current situation, legislative efforts like House Bill 2170 and Senate Bill 5999 aim to give the Department of Natural Resources authority to sell carbon credits from state lands, facing opposition from timber-dependent counties. So here's the thing. This is Washington State. This is Washington State, and it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
We have okay.
So this article you're reading is from the Seattle Times?
That's just the breakdown. There is an article. That's how I learned about it, was through the Seattle Times.
Yeah, it sounds like they made a data entry mistake.
It's accountability. I feel like this is where I'm at, because I'm a middle of the road person. I'm all about, I like socialism. I have no problem paying taxes to pay for school, hospitals, stuff like that. However, I feel like liberals can take advantage of that. And I don't want to say liberals. I want to say more like the EPA. I love the EPA, but sometimes they go too far. They try and take more than what they really should. And now they lose credibility. Unions is another good one, where they'll just try and squeeze out the most they possibly can, and now they lose their credibility, because now it just looks like you're a dipshit, right? Like unionizing Starbucks. I don't get that one, because Starbucks is the only company that provides benefits to part-time employees. Nobody does that. And they've been doing that for decades, right?
So, but unions are to protect workers' rights.
Right. But sometimes they go over, they overextend that. And now they're asking for like just inflated stuff. And it's like, that's ridiculous. No company's going to go for that. And now you just look like a dipshit. I
disagree, but we can disagree. I think that unions are there to protect employees. I know that when I worked
absolutely. They need to be responsible. And that's
when I worked at Microsoft, they tried so hard to get unions in there. Microsoft prevented that from happening at every turn.
Sure. I don't have a problem with unions, Jen. I'm talking about being responsible. And I think that there's a lot of situations where they're irresponsible and they lose credibility. Here's another one, Washington State. This was Governor Gregoire. I voted for it. I didn't have a problem with Governor Gregoire until this happened. So what happened was she was crying. I remember watching her in one of her, speeches that she had to give about budget cuts. And she had to say, look, people are going to die because of these budget cuts that I have to make. I have to make these budget cuts. And it had to do with healthcare. But she okayed the building because we needed in downtown Seattle, for our viewers and listeners, we had the viaduct, right? The cars, it's like cars on top and cars on the bottom, and they drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after that 1989 earthquake in San Francisco, their viaduct fell apart and it pancaked and killed people.
Mm-hmm.
And we're a heavy duty earthquake city, right?
Right.
So we needed to replace the viaduct.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of replacing the viaduct and making it earthquake safe, they decided to spend billions of dollars to do a tunnel under the waterfront. Now, that's asinine. We didn't have the money for that. She's cutting and killing people with budget cuts for healthcare and stuff, but okays this waterfront property. That is a problem. We should have just built a new viaduct, right?
But they built the tunnel, and now you have a whole public area on the waterfront where people can enjoy the waterfront.
We could have still had that. We had that before. I mean, it's just if you don't have the money, Jen, you don't do it. Where's the budgeting in that?
Yeah.
And it was fine before. There wasn't anything wrong with it. The waterfront was fine. It was only because the viaduct was so old that, and we have to pay. It's a toll. We have to pay to drive under that tunnel. We have to pay to drive in that tunnel. Second, we had to build our own tunnel drilling machine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had assumed we were going to sell that later. Like, oh, okay, because they used one to do the channel from France to England, and then they were able to reuse it elsewhere. Mm-hmm. No, they built that thing for that one project, and then they left it buried underground. It's still under there when they were done using it. Also, there is the Mariner.
Are you sure about that?
I am 100% sure. Look it up.
Okay.
Also, the Mariner Stadium. Now, the city historically had lost money on the Mariners, about $1 million a year, because when we had the Kingdom, the Mariners team owners had an agreement with the city that all those merchants in there and the food snacky people and whatnot, the Mariners got that money, right? So we lost a lot. The taxpayers would lose about $1 million on the Mariners. Somebody decided the Mariners were going to relocate. They were going to relocate. The owners were like, we're out of here. The Kingdom sucks. We're out. The taxpayers of Washington.
It was not left underground, Crystal.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
A whole article about it in the Seattle Times.
I'm reading it online right now.
Parts of it were removed that were usable, but it was left underground, Jen. So back to the Mariner Stadium.
It doesn't say that, but okay.
Well, whatever. The Mariner Stadium. So the voting.
So that's normal. Apparently, they leave parts of the tunnel boring machines underground, but they take the key components that can be reused and they take them out.
Waste of money.
In 2019, that was done in Seattle.
Complete waste of fucking money. That is stupid.
But in all cities where tunnel boring happens, that's what happens.
Check on the channel. Check on the channel. Because they were able to reuse theirs.
Well, they're reusing this one as well. They just leave the parts that cannot be reused underground.
Okay, I think that's fucking stupid. That's a complete fucking waste of money. We should never have done that. We should have done the viaduct, rebuild it. Second, we voted no on the Mariner Stadium 3 times.
I know that. I was there for that.
And Governor, I think it was Gary Locke or was it Rice, built it anyway.
No, it wasn't Rice.
The Kingdom wasn't paid for yet, and yet we blow it up and we put in the Mariner Stadium. The Mariners had never gone to a World Series. This last year was the closest year they'd ever gotten to a World Series. They were one game away from just going. They hadn't earned a stadium. right?
Oh, I know. I agree.
Then we built the Seahawks Stadium right next to it, which thank God for Paul Allen, because he at least paid for half of that. But the taxpayers of Washington State paid for all of the Mariners Stadium. And it's a state-of-the-art fucking stadium.
Mm-hmm.
We went with the most expensive design. That's fucking stupid. And you know
I
what
agree on
sucks?
that one. I did not agree with that. After we voted 3 times not to build it, they
Yeah.
built it
And
anyway.
here's what's sad. Here's what's sad. Voters, taxpayers in Eastern Washington that will never go to a Seahawks game or a Mariners game, that will never see the waterfront, are paying taxes for the shit over here. Granted, Western Washington has the most is density and we make the most money. So our tax dollars go to supplement the farmers and, public schools in Eastern Washington. But I have a real problem. With it. This is just throwing money away, just throwing. And when we talk about carbon credits, what the fuck does that even mean? No, break it down for me, Jen, because I know Vice President Al
You
Gore.
spent too much time with your brother this weekend.
No, I've always felt like this. I'm practical. I'm a lesbian, right? We drive Subarus for a reason. We wear comfortable shoes for a reason. I'm practical. But when we buy carbon, like Al Gore made a shit ton of money on carbon credits. He had a company that would sell carbon credits, which isn't addressing the problem. Let's say I'm DuPont and I'm spewing out a shit ton of chemicals out into the world. Oh, I'm going to buy some carbon credits so I can continue to spew shit out into the world instead of being held accountable by the government to clean up my shit.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is more progressive than what the fuck's a carbon credit? No, we spend money in the
So I don't see anything that says Al Gore made a shit ton of money on carbon credits. He had businesses that invested in green technologies. I don't know. I'd have to do some more research, but be careful, Crystal, because it sounds very conspiracy theory-ish, some of the things that you're saying. That's all I'm saying. Am
I still with you? I lost internet.
Yeah. Okay. Did you hear what I said?
No, but he does. He is invested in a carbon credit company.
Well, I'm not seeing carbon credits. I'm seeing green. I don't know. All I'm saying is just this is a lot that we're talking about, and some of it sounds conspiracy theory-esque.
How is any of what I'm saying? I don't understand.
Al Gore made tons of money on carbon credits.
Here's a Forbes article.
Here's
a Forbes article. Let me see if I can get it.
Okay.
Blood and Gore making a killing on anti-carbon investment hype. Here we go. Al Gore and his carbon credit huskering partner David Blood, both principals at Generation Investment Management (GIM), warn in their Wall Street Journal feature of peril to fossil fuel investments due to the coming carbon asset bubble. Okay, so we're scrolling through.
Okay, Forbes is a business magazine, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me see. Based on, read this article.
I will read it, but
read the article.
Move on from all this stuff.
All right. I'm just saying. And I think it's important to be responsible with money.
Yeah. Oops.
I think it's super important to be responsible with money.
I agree.
Washington State is not.
Yeah. Well, not all the time anyway. Sometimes they are. You don't think Washington State does a good job with money?
No, we have the highest, we pay the most in gas in the nation, and that is state, that gas money has been going to the state. We pay $5 a gallon plus up here.
$5 a gallon?
At least. Yeah. absolutely.
Seattle?
5+, yeah, a gallon.
I just bought gas down there and it was like 3 something.
Where were you?
Marysville, I think, or something.
Yeah, that's Marysville. Seattle is 5.
Right.
20
Seattle's
something.
different. Like Seattle pays what they pay because of the city taxes and the city stuff.
And it's
Not
yes, it was state
Washington
tax.
State though.
No, actually the gas, the money from the gas, huge chunk of that goes to the state.
Right, but it's city policies, not state policies that are driving the gas prices.
Yeah,
up in
absolutely.
Seattle.
Agreed. It's
Yeah.
awful. Yeah, it sucks. Seattle, I have friends and family that have wanted to move down here, and I've told them, do not move to Seattle
Mhm.
because you'll be surviving, not thriving. It's upsetting. And I still don't know what affordable housing means. I don't know what that
Well,
means.
it doesn't mean anything in Seattle. I mean,
No. And
there
that's
is
another
no
thing
affordable housing.
we keep throwing money at that. And I have yet to meet anybody that's living in an affordable housing situation. I don't know what that means to.
Well, they throw money at building housing for vulnerable populations, and that is admirable.
But that's
To
not
try
true.
and get people out of homelessness situations.
Okay, but I'm living here, Jen, in the buildings that they're building.
No, I know. I agree.
Not for a homeless population at all.
No,
They're
but that,
nice
yeah.
apartments. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know.
We have the same issues here.
Mhm.
One thing they did here, which they won't do in Seattle, I'm sure, is they banned Airbnbs.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So now people have to rent their homes to people,
right,
instead of short-term rentals.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. 100%. I know Ocean Shores had banned it. I don't know if they've changed that now, but when I first put my place up as a Airbnb in Ocean City, my property management company was like, well, thank God you're not in Ocean Shores because they ban it. You can't rent anything there. I was like,
People
okay.
still do it.
Yeah. I did Ocean City, so that's in the Grays Harbor County, and Grays Harbor County got wise to all of the rentals that were going on, and they started to go online, and if they found a property in Grays Harbor County, you were charged a fee. Because I got that letter from Grays Harbor County. You owe us $1,500, and we also need to come and inspect your space to make sure it's actually safe for rentals. But at that point, I had gotten out of the rental game, and so I was like, "Well, I don't have it anymore." So they're like, "Oh, okay." But
So
it's interesting.
but there's tons of Ocean Shores rentals on Airbnb.
No, so Ocean Shores must have switched it out because it used to be. It used to be, and then they might be just desperate enough to need. And let's keep in mind, Ocean Shores is a tourist town. That's how they make their money. Seattle is not the same. Seattle has its own. I mean, people live here.
Seattle is a tourist town, though.
Yeah, but not
Seattle.
Not
the cruise
like
ships come in. Yeah.
Ocean Shores specifically.
Well, it's a local tourist. Like it's more local.
Right, but they need those tourist dollars to survive. Seattle doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, anyway, it was nice to go to Tucson and be in a space where, it was just nice to be in a quiet space. This is quiet, and there's parking, and it's not super busy.
Yeah.
And it was cool to hang out with the bro. Yeah, it was super nice to hang out with the bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we had a great time. We went to Friday. He kind of took us around with his dog and kind of showed us places that he likes to, like this is our walking route. We went to a park and stuff. And then Friday night, and this is cool, like desert people are different, right? And so there was a bar that had a giant telescope. Because down there they have stars, and we went to this bar, to check out the stars. And it was cool because there was this hottie working the telescope. She kind of had a Tina Fey thing going on.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, what are we looking at tonight? And I shit you not, she's like, we're looking at Uranus. And I was like, get out of here. So we looked at planet Uranus, whatever. And it's like billions of miles away, right? Billions. So it ended up.
Look, I got a cat behind me.
Oh, you got a kitty and a little meow meow right there. She looking like she want to get into some mischief.
Yeah, she's trying. She's usually pretty good though. She won't get into mischief.
Okay.
Too much.
But turns out Uranus looks like a star. It's just a blue.
Okay, I lied.
Oh, there we go. Jen, you have a bug or something?
I don't know. That's my dad's flag though. What are you doing?
She hunting bugs.
Oh yeah, she's got a bug. Yeah, you're right. Where did that come from? Let's see.
What is it, Jen?
I don't know.
Spider?
No, it's just a little big fly or something. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I better kill it. She's gonna end up wrecking the place if I don't. Well, now it's out of reach. So.
Okay. Did she disappear to the window again? Oh no, there she is. I don't know. We might see some carnage.
Yeah, you might see some carnage. We'll keep an eye on
Or
it.
that whole rat coming down onto the ground because she jumped up on there.
Okay, back to the Tina Fey story.
Oh yeah. So she so we got to see Uranus, and it looks like just a little blue star. It looks like a star in the sky inside the telescope. That's how dumb I am. I thought I was going to see the surface of Uranus. No. But she's like, see how it's kind of blue? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, that is the methane. As it releases out into space, it has a blue tinge with the sunlight hitting it. It was fascinating.
Huh.
And then my brother Cassidy, who's, got glasses and he's like tall and lanky. And so he was talking to her. And she was wearing glasses, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute, couple of nerds. So I pulled him aside, and I'm like, hey, would you tap that? And he's like, oh yeah, because I had a little crush. I was like, she's cute.
Yeah.
And he's like, but you know what? I'm like, so why don't you want to leave your number? And he's like, no, I don't even. So yeah, he and I are on the same page. We're just like, I don't want the responsibility that comes with it. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm with you, bro. Yeah, don't want to even deal with that. But no, it was fun to be at this bar. It was interesting because he had the telescope people outside, like a band performing inside. There was a TV. It was packed, and it was multiple things happening.
This was
very cool.
Tucson.
What's that?
This was downtown Tucson.
You know what, Jen? I don't know where we were. We were in Tucson somewhere, and it kind of reminded me of Portland, like a kind of downtown Portland. Had the cute little buildings, not skyscrapers, just cute little buildings and like little small businesses. But I think it was downtown Tucson. I don't know where we were, but that was also kind of neat. I didn't see any skyscrapers. It was cute because it had all the buttes. I wouldn't call them mountains, but they weren't really hills either. So I call it a butte because it was like in this bowl of cities, like in this bowl of little mountains. It's cool.
Yeah, well, Tempe's nearby there too, and that's a college town.
Tempe?
Yeah.
Because the college was right there, University of Arizona Wildcats.
Yeah, that was probably in Tempe then, where you were at.
Oh, is that a neighborhood of Tucson?
It's a city. It's a city outside of Tucson, I think. I mean, I could be wrong.
I don't know, man. It was cool though. I was into it.
Neat.
One brother,
a bar with the telescope is pretty.
Yeah, I was like, this is what desert people do. That's great. Super smart.
I wish they did that in Palm Springs.
Jen,
maybe that's
a retirement future for you in bar telescope. Like a business. You call it something, Jen, something clever, and you nailed it. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Space bar.
Space bar. We just came up with your new future, Jen.
Or bar scope.
Barstow. What's that mean?
Barscope.
Barscope. Nice. Okay, see? You're
Or
a goddamn Telebar. I like it. Can have t-shirts. Yeah. Yeah, lesbians go to look at space. No, that I just thought that was cool. And we stumbled across a tattoo parlor called Tattooing, which I thought was clever. Yeah, I was like, oh right, Tattooing, that's great. But no, it was good. And then Saturday we watched the Seahawks game in a bar.
And the significance of, did they win?
Yes. So we have another game on Sunday, this Sunday. And if we win that game, we go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So I was flipping channels on Sunday and I saw the Chicago-San Diego game, I think. And it was like 7-7. And then they just broke for the half or something. And then I'm flipping channels again and it's back on that channel and it's like 10-10.
Yep.
And then I changed the channel. So who won that game?
The Rams.
Oh, okay. Oh, Los Angeles.
Or I mean, wait.
Was it San Diego Chargers?
No, it was the Rams.
It was the Rams.
Okay. Yeah, it was the Rams. It was the Rams one.
So now are they Los Angeles Rams now or Anaheim Rams, right? Anaheim Rams.
Are they No, I think they're LA Rams again.
Okay.
I know, right? No, so now we play the Rams here in Seattle, and if we beat them, we go to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So we all really wanted the Bears to win. One, because the Bears haven't seen a Super Bowl since the 80s. And two, we feel like we could beat the Bears. And three, it's just nice to have a different team. You know, it's nice to see different. When it's the same
were the
team,
Rams in the Super Bowl last year?
No, the Rams won, 4 years ago, maybe?
Oh, okay.
I mean, they won again a few years ago. I mean, they've been there. Yeah. Fuck the Rams. So we're gonna kick their ass.
Who's gonna it's Rams, and then who else is gonna be the other team?
And then also on Sunday, I believe it's Sunday. The Patriots are going to play the Broncos, and whoever wins that game is going to the Super Bowl. I would like the Patriots to win and us to win, and then we could have a rematch with those motherfucking Patriots who screwed us the last time. Well, we screwed ourselves.
Yeah.
And Jen, I would love it. Did you watch that Super Bowl that we were in, and the Patriots won at the last?
I think, was that the one where they deflated the ball or something?
Oh, that was a game before the Patriots when they cheated and made it to the Super Bowl because they've been cheating. What would be poetic for me is we lost that Super Bowl against the Patriots because we didn't give the ball to Marshawn Lynch. He would have just ran it in for a touchdown, would have been great. And I think it would be poetic if here we are at the Super Bowl against the Patriots. And if we got close to the goal line and we had Marshawn come out on the field and run it in for a touchdown, I think that could be really healing.
But he's not on the team anymore, is he?
He could come out of retirement for one game and one play of that game. Yeah. And then he would retire as a Seahawk, and it'd just be it'd just be amazing. And the 12s would lose their minds. And then the Patriots can't come back from that. Like that kind of energy, Jen. I know you don't quite get it, and that's okay, buddy. I understand.
Oh, I sort of get it, but it's not my thing, you know.
That's fair.
I understand. I used to watch them when I was a kid, you know.
Right, totally.
But I don't think I was really invested in any particular team. I just, I don't know. I like the uniforms and the different, I would pick a team because I like the uniform.
100%.
Or the helmets.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I like the Raiders helmets.
The Raiders have a great helmet. They got a great color scheme, silver and black. Yeah. It's awesome. I mean, that's badass.
Yeah. And the Redskins, like the Redskins that are not the Redskins anymore.
Commanders.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
You could never even get tickets to their games because they were 37 years sold out or something like. Back then. Yeah, there was no you had you had to be a season ticket holder and all this stuff. And so the first thing I did when I came out to Seattle is somebody invited me to a game, and I went because it was like, yeah, I could go to a game.
Wow. That's because we don't have that here. That's regional. That's fascinating that the tickets sell out years in advance.
Oh yeah, it was like, oh, come here, Iris, come here, Iris. She's like, I'm leaving, damn it.
Okay, because we only have a season. Like we don't do seasons in advance. So yeah, like I think even season ticket holders have to repurchase every year.
Hang on just 1 second. I'm
sure.
keep talking. I don't show up on screen when you're talking anyway.
Yeah, you get that, kitty. Get her.
It's gonna be a good thing. Okay? She thinks I'm chasing her because I want to do something to her.
Oh,
like nails or something. Here, look. I opened the window for you again. There you go. There you go.
There you go, Mom. That's right.
Sorry, I felt bad because she left because I shut the window.
Oh. That's okay. But I got to tell you a story for Tucson. Okay. So, Brother Cassidy had invited all of us down like in August. He calls, hey, can you guys come down? I'm lonely. And of course we rally, right? Because listings rally, right? So we got tickets and we're like, we're coming in January to celebrate your birthday. We're not coming in August. That's dumb. He's like, word. Okay. So here I am thinking he's vulnerable. He misses us. He needs some. So I'm thinking we got to come in hard and fast. We got to come in so that when we leave, he's not sad that we're leaving. He's glad to get rid of us.
Yeah.
And we accomplished that. The bros went to his apartment and trashed it. And like drinking, like playing video games, just man smell, Cassidy's pretty clean, right?
Yeah.
And then at the Seahawks game at the pub, my bad, Brother Denali's like, listen, I'm not blaming you, but you kind of did start it. And I was like, I am so what happened was here in Seattle, a couple weeks ago, some friends said, we're going to watch the game, and whenever the player, Jackson Smith and Jigba, gets a touchdown, we're going to do a shot of Smith and Wesson. But instead of Smith and Wesson, we're going to call it Smith and Jigba. So they're doing Smith and Jigba shots, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mentioned that, visiting the bros at the pub. Hey, guys, whenever Smith and Jigba gets we should do a Smith and Jigba shot. Well, we got a picture of PBR. I made us do a shot of Jameson in honor of our friend Aaron, who had died, because my brothers were very familiar with Aaron. They were friends with her. Shot. Girl, after I did that one shot of Jameson, I was like, I can't do another shot. Like, I'm done. Right. And I started drinking water. Because I was like, I like a good football game buzz, but I had to get on an airplane the next day. And I didn't want drinking diarrhea. I didn't want drinking headache. I didn't want drinking on an airplane.
Yeah.
No. So I stopped drinking. Well, Cassidy picked up on that immediately, and he doesn't drink. That's not really his thing. Denali and Brock drink all the time. Like they're in training, as they say. So Cassidy bought like shots of Malibu rum. I'm like, you don't even know how to buy a shot properly. Nobody does shots of Malibu rum. Like that's something you put in your like winter beverage, like your hot buttered rum or something. You know. And then Brock bought shots of fire starter, that cinnamon tasting. I'm like, you guys do you. Then they were doing shots of tequila, and Denali's like, you guys are mixing your alcohols. This is not going to end well. Well, he was right. We killed Cassidy. We walked back to his place. We dropped him off and went back to our hotel. And Denali was like, I do not think we're going to see him for the rest of the trip. I think he's out. I called him Sunday morning, and sure enough, Cassidy was fucked up. He was having a hard time. He's like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to see you. I'm not going to be able to take you to the airport today. Yeah, we killed him. He eventually rallied. He's like, I ate something and I kept it down. I'm drinking an energy drink and water. I will come visit you at the hotel. And then because I'm an asshole, I convinced him to take us to the airport. But man, so I call him a couple days later. I wanted to give him some space. Hey, man, how's it going? He's like, you guys even wore out the dog. My dog for 2 days has been lazy and just laying around. She doesn't want to do anything. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome. So he was glad to get rid of us. And the dog, we nailed it, Jen. Mission accomplished. Yeah, I love it. He's like, sorry, my place was so messy. Denali and Brock kind of messed it up when you showed up. I'm like, I didn't even notice. I mean, it was really sweet. So he was glad that we were there, but also glad to get rid of us.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of myself. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So he won't be asking for us to visit again for a little while.
Yeah.
He need to recover. It was a lot. Like even his voice, I think, was a little sore from all the talking. Because he didn't talk that much. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
You ever done that, Jen? You ever visited someone, rode them hard and put them away wet? Like they couldn't wait to get rid of your ass?
I think I've had people visit me and do that, but I don't know.
I can see that.
I haven't drank for a long time, so it's hard for me to remember if I ever had that situation.
Drinking's rough, man.
Yeah.
I have noticed a change in my body the last 2 years. I can't. I just can't.
Well, yeah, like I couldn't be drinking shots like that. No way. I can't.
No. I'm like, I realize I'm a high-end liquor lady now. Like, give me that really expensive shit that goes down like smooth.
Yeah, you sip.
It's kind of buttery in my mouth. And then it goes down, and it's Jameson's like swallowing concrete. Just like dry concrete in my mouth, in my throat, and down into here. And then it comes out of my butt. Give me that smooth, buttery stuff.
That you sip, that you're not chugging.
Well, I still would chug it because I can't sip it. It's like sipping, it's still like something that I would use to clean a wound. That hard liquor is just not. I was like, let me put that on my paper cut. Like.
There's some good, liquors that are good for sipping though. But I don't drink at all hardly. So what am I talking about?
Here, let me show you one. Hold on. Let me show you what I got.
Okay.
Oh shit, here we go. Check this shit out.
Is that a new painting over your TV?
No, I've had that for a few years now.
Okay, I got
that in 2019. Can you tell what it is?
It looks like a bear and something.
Yes. Here, let me back up and show you.
A possum face.
Hold on, let me show you. Look at my titties while I go over. Look at my titties in a sweater. You seeing them titties? All right. There we go. Okay, that's what titties look like in the wheelchair when they're moving.
Oh, you've got your headphones on.
That's right. There it is. See it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Basso Fibonacci. You can look him up. He's famous around here and maybe even the world. I don't know. He's got giant murals that along like the light rail and the bus station, kind of he's got some cool shit.
Basso Fibonacci.
I've known him since he was like 11. And I call him by his actual name, and I don't know if he gets mad or not, but I'm like, I've heard him say to other people, that's Basso to you. And I'm like, oh, am I supposed to be calling you that? Because I'm calling you what I know you to be.
So he
lived
lived in your neighborhood?
Party in my house. What?
He lived in your neighborhood, or?
Yeah, he went to school with my brothers. They were like a little skater boy group. He was one of the skater boys. Paul is one of the tall skater boys. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. He in a wheelchair now because he was drunk and like when he was 20 or 22, and he decided to do some tagging. Because artists, skater boys like to tag, and he decided to like a freeway off ramp, and he was like tagging the sign up above, and fell 50 feet.
Oh man!
And lost his right arm. They had to amputate that, and paralyzed from the waist down, like me. So he'd be in a manual chair if he had his right arm, but he has to be in an electric chair because he doesn't have
the
ability to push.
Did he do the mural down on the waterfront with all the animals on it?
Yeah, it's the fox, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the fox, and then there's fire behind it. He did the fox, and then another artist did the fire.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He also did my when I ran for office, he did my campaign poster.
Oh, did he? Wow.
Yeah, which is he ain't free. I mean, I still paid him, but he gives me a discount because we grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
But he did my Bigfoot. It's a Bigfoot painting right there.
Oh wow.
He did that. And he gave me the copyright on it too, which was awesome.
The Bigfoot?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's the thing. I learned about that in my museum studies program. Just because you own the art doesn't mean you own the copyright to the art.
Right.
So I asked him, do I own the copyright to this? And he said, yeah. I was like, thank you. I was like, what? So like that fox, I don't know that whoever owns the copyright, he might still own the copyright to that.
Let me see. Seattle murals. So Fibonacci.
Yeah. He's traveled to Europe and shit. He was in a play. I think he was Jesus. I mean, I don't know. I'm just like, Will, you are fucking intense. Yeah. He's legit.
Huh.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I bumped into an ex-girlfriend of his. She's so sweet. She's like, he's the sweetest, grumpiest old bear. Like the chicks love him. And he's got like a furry belly. He's he's like a grumpy bear, but he's sweet. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like Will. I haven't dated him, but because that's gross, because I'm like his big sister. Gross. Although my friends,
well, you're also a lesbian.
Oh, well, there's that. Yeah, I forgot about that. You're right. Well, okay, but listen, I'm going to show you some smooth alcohol. Okay, let's see this right here. My lesbian friends went to Mexico, and this company is owned by a lesbian. She owns it. This is her label. And they were like, oh my God, we're visiting a lesbian distillery. And it's 100% agave, 100%. And the friends learned from this woman. I did not know this, but distilleries will put other shit in their agave. And if they only put in a certain amount, they don't have to report that it's not 100% agave, and they don't have to, they can't report that it's 100%, but they don't have to report what's in it. So you could be getting corn syrup and weird shit in there, and they don't have to report it.
All right, we need to tell our listeners the name of that tequila.
Okay. I can't pronounce it.
It's Cascajun. Cascajun, I think, is how it's Cascahuin.
Blanco.
Blanco, yeah.
He said to look for the 100% agave label on there, on the label.
Okay. So
and
there you go, listeners.
Yeah, good thinking, Jen. And I actually had a sip. It is buttery smooth.
Yeah.
Like it didn't
burn your throat.
How hard liquor can taste. Like, I didn't even know it could be like a lovely sipping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is not, you don't put this in no margarita mix. Okay, this is just sip it.
Sipping tequila.
Sip
Yeah.
on its own. But yeah, I was like, get out of here. And I loved his family. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the queer stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to see what other queer owned liquor I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Crystal has some good art in her home. So if you're listening to this, you should tune in to the video version so you can see her Basso Fibonacci art in her house.
Yeah, Basso Fibonacci. Yeah, he's got some good stuff.
I mean, I've got my wall of Maxie's over here.
Yes, your tiny art of Rachel Maxey.
Yeah, and then I've got some of her stuff downstairs too.
Rachel's hilarious. Rachel Maxey, whenever I've interacted with Rachel Maxey, it has been just a giggle. It's just been a giggle for me. This was, we were at the Bottleneck Lounge and it had just opened. So I can't remember what year that was.
Long time ago.
And it must have been a lesbian event that Aaron and Rebecca had put together because it was just full of lesbians. And there were some we didn't know. And this leggy Greek goddess walks in. I don't remember her name. Glasses, long black hair, kind of had a Tina Fey thing going on. She's all legs. I mean, she could have been 5'6", but looked like she was 6 feet tall because of the legs, right?
Yeah.
Yakking away with her. She was hilarious. This woman, this Greek lady, she's like, yeah, I have a 5-year-old son and I just wanted a kid. I didn't want to deal with the partner shit. So she put an ad in the paper for like, hey, if you're a Greek man, give me a shout. I'm looking for some of your sperm. I'm Greek. I want to have Greek. And she didn't want to pay for sperm, which I get. That shit expensive. So this woman, I love it. A guy responded to her ad.
Yeah.
And they interacted. They talked and she's like, bring me a photo album. I want to see what your people look like. And he's like, great. So they met at a coffee shop and they just talking, about their Greek families. And she's flipping. She's like, you'll do. So they have sex and it worked. She got pregnant the first time. She's like, okay, see you later, fella. And anyway, it's just like, that's fucking awesome. I just loved her go get him spirit. But so she's telling Rachel and I this story at the Bottleneck, right?
Yeah.
This is fucking amazing. And I go to the bathroom and I can see that they're kind of flirting. Rachel, the Greek goddess, right? Next thing I know, I'm like, guys, I gotta go. And they're like, same. So they leave together. And I'm like, I bump into Rachel at another event. I don't know if it was her art thing or if it was another Bottleneck Lounge lesbian event. I don't know. And I'm like, Rachel, how did it go with the Greek goddess? And she's like, oh, it went really well. I mean, we're not hanging out anymore, but yeah, it was super fun. And I'm like, dude, those legs. And she's like, I know. And I'm like, where did you put them? Like, where did they go when you guys were doing it? She's like, I don't know. They were hanging off the bed or something. I wasn't really focused on those. And I was like, oh, I got you. But I just giggled when she's just like, I don't know. They were hanging off the bed. It's nuts. I love that. It's a great story. I love me some Rachel Maxey.
Oh, we should have her on the podcast.
Oh my God. We should interview the Rachel Maxey. Yes. Do you know where she is?
Send her a Facebook message or something, see if she responds.
Okay. Yeah. That would
I mean, I have her email somewhere. I don't know if it's the same or not. I haven't talked to her in person in a good while. So
okay. Yeah, no, that would be awesome if we could get her ass up on here too, because I'm always curious about the artist perspective.
Yeah.
I also think that art's an interesting creature, hanging out with artists and learning that. I remember I went to an art installation, someone that worked with copper at a gallery. and they had made this lamp, and it was the weirdest fucking lamp I'd ever seen. And it was copper, and it had shit dangling from it. Had a kind of a jellyfish vibe, and I mean, it was beautiful. Fucker was like $10,000. And I'm
Wow.
like, I say to the artist acquaintance, I'm like, oh shit, right on, man. She's like, oh no, no. I don't get $10,000.
Right.
She's like, I get like $1,500.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, so now I know just to buy directly from the artist.
Right.
Because galleries, I'm like, Jesus. I guess they have overhead and they need to sell like one thing in order to like cover the cost of their own mortgage at home or whatever.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
fuck me, you know, I didn't know they took that much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There was this little gallery down in Palm Springs that I bought a couple of things from, and they've gone out of business, or they moved or something. I don't know. But since I bought the paintings that I bought, the painting that I bought, they're no longer there.
Okay. I wonder. Yeah. I mean, that kind of shit's legit. I'm like,
Mhm.
Pioneer Square in Seattle is just full of art galleries.
Mhm.
And that can't be cheap rent, you know? So I mean, I get it, you know, and maybe they only sell one thing in a month. I mean, I don't, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know what, but it does sound like I wouldn't want to own an art gallery. Let's just put it like,
Toshiro Kaplan, is that still there, that building?
which one?
Toshiro Kaplan building downtown? Used to be artist loft, so artists could move in there and create art, and then they had a gallery space underneath it.
If it's a whole building, I'm sure it's still there. That they have redone some of those buildings, but I think those are all like kind of protected landmarks down there.
Mm-hmm.
There was one that was it was kind of on your way to the stadium, and it was right next to the Triangle building, the historical Triangle building. It was like across the street. And I remember being in that for a party. And that has since been remodeled. Like it's definitely gotten some love. The Bemis building is definitely still there, and that's the Work Live Artist Lofts. The old immigration building, like where an immigrant or an immigrant would go, and then they would detain them while they do all the things. Kind of in the international district. That is now an artist. That's been an artist thing for a while. Loft Studios. Because my artist buddy Tracy Boyd had a space in there. So I would go and be like, wow, this is where immigrants would go and kind of get their shit together. And okay. Because the outside is kind of a cool old building.
It looks like it's not really a
the Kaplan building or the immigrant building?
Yeah, the Kaplan building doesn't look like it's, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It looks like they lease spaces out now. I don't know. Maybe they do. Art space, artist preference. Yeah.
Let me look. Oh, that's a
good
idea. Building.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, artist lofts. I mean.
Yeah, but you had to apply before, and I don't know that you could just lease in there just willy-nilly. So I don't know if it's
I see what you mean.
The same format as before or not.
Right. That's fair. I see what you're
getting. Looks like it's similar, but maybe not entirely.
Yeah. Well, those artist loft buildings, don't they get kind of like tax deduction?
Yeah, I think so.
If they keep the rents reasonable, whatever the hell that means. This is sweet. Some of these rooms in this building, there's like a spiral staircase to the loft bed in one unit. I love that.
It looks like they've got them all. Like this company that I guess manages the space now. They've got.
Neat.
Oh wow! So they've got like let me just see. Seattle's Toshiro Kaplan, Toshiro Arts Building, Washington Mount Baker Lofts, Art Space Hiawatha Lofts, Art Space Everett Lofts, and then a bunch in Texas, South Dakota, Ohio, New York.
I like it when they buy up an old church and turn it into housing. I love that.
Yeah.
What?
I even
Well,
have one in my grandmother's old hometown of Mount Rainier, Maryland, and it's pronounced Mount Rainier, actually, not Mount Rainier.
Okay.
Because I used to get raked over the coals because I would pronounce Mount Rainier as Mount Rainier.
You know, Jen, I'm sorry about that. I mean, we're probably pronouncing it wrong. It's I guess Mount Tahoma in some cultures. I mean, we're just a mess, Jen. We're a mess. But yes, so Tucson was great. And there you go. That's my Tucson story.
That's your Tucson story.
It sounds way better than your Palm Springs story, my friend.
Yeah, it sure does, right? We might venture down there in February, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with my mom, honestly. She fell 3 times in the last week, so yeah.
But she's in a facility and they're keeping an eye on her. I mean, right?
Yep, they are. What are you talking about, Iris? What's going on? Huh? Did you hear that?
No, I can't.
I said, what's going on? She's like,
she's mad at you because she wants to play, huh?
I think so, maybe.
She's sick of us talking all the time.
I opened the window for her. I opened it back up, so she should be happy.
I love it. I love it. All right, cool. What else is there? What else we got for our listeners, viewers today, Jen?
Well, we didn't really talk. We didn't talk about Aaron so much the last time, right? Like we talked about Aaron in the podcast previous, but
we talked about Aaron in the previous podcast.
We really didn't
crying and shit.
She passed away.
Right. We did.
Yeah. Did? Okay.
We did. Oh yeah, we cried and you talked about your dad. I mean, it was a whole episode. Yeah. She had died on the 1st.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. She died on the 1st of January. Mm-hmm.
No, but that was before she died when we had that podcast, I think.
No, it was after. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so. Yeah, because we podcasted that. So she died on the 1st, and then we.
Hang on. I don't think so. Wait a minute. Let me just go back and look at our podcasts here. Hang on. YouTube. It was Robert. Then it was you and I on.
Yeah, it was Robert, then you and I, and then Jason. Right? I think Robert.
Right. So it was New Year's Day. It was New Year's Day.
Okay.
No. We had the podcast on New Year's Day.
Oh, so she died that night.
She died that night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we didn't talk about it too much.
Okay.
Yeah. So, not that we have to, but.
Yeah, I don't have the strength.
Yeah. I know it. It's been something that it's just so shocking and was so quick. And I think you and I talked about, being at someone's side when that happens, and that's where we got into the conversations there. But yeah, I think it brings up a lot. It does bring that up for me again. Like it's brought that all back up again. And so anyway, our good friend Erin did pass on New Year's Day at 9:00 at night.
Yeah, that's true.
Surrounded by her family and her partner. And yeah, great loss to our community.
Yeah, and there's going to be a so the gang is doing a memorial wake, like an Irish wake, that Saturday before St. Patrick's Day. Renting out Aaron's old bar, and doing the whole day. They're renting it out for the whole day, so people can kind of come and go. Yeah, they rented it from the new owners, and I
didn't know it was for the whole day.
Yeah, they're doing it's a whole thing, and which is great. And then I put it out to the friends that were there for Aaron, you know, like kind of in charge of the support team. Like check with Aaron's wife, you know, I'll pay for, I'll throw in for a bagpipe player. Cause I think Aaron would have been tickled if it playing some Irish, you know, some traditional bagpipes, man, bagpipes. I haven't heard back from him yet, but I'm like, I have access to bagpipe players, guys. So let me know if the wife is open to that. So we've got time. I mean, it's not until, you know, St. Patrick's Day times, but, yeah. Can you imagine? That'd be like,
the bagpipe players probably book up at St. Patrick's Day. So,
oh shit. You're right. Yeah. Well, it's not the actual St. Patrick's Day. I think actual day is like on Tuesday. So this is that Saturday, but yes, right. Good call. Oh my God. Totally. Okay.
So that would be Saturday, the 14th.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 14th, 15th, whatever that Saturday is.
15th is Sunday, so 14th would be
cool.
Saturday.
All right, I like it for sure. Cool.
Yeah, so cancer sucks.
Yeah.
And, you know, I did reach out to a musician up here to see if she wants to be on our podcast. We'll see if she responds.
Is it a surprise? Who is it? Is it
Jan Arden?
Oh, sure. You've talked about Jan before.
Yeah. So
cool,
I don't know. I just sent a Facebook message, but I actually have her phone number and stuff. So
now, oh shit. Oh, is this back when you were interviewing artists back in the day?
Yeah.
With your radio show? Nice. Okay. Hey, wow. Look at you putting it out there.
I interviewed her. I have the contact information for Jane Seabury.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, lots of contacts that we can reach out to. I still think Thunder Pussy would be a good one on the show.
Yeah, and they're still together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're still doing shows.
I feel like they performed more when they weren't signed. Because now, like, there used to be Thunder Pussy shows all the time in Seattle. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're on tour and other parts of the world, so they are not here anymore.
It could be that they're recording, but let's see.
Right.
Let's see. There we go.
Here you go. I want to check it out.
Play My City. No upcoming shows. They did have some shows when we talked about them before, though. They had some shows happening locally, but they don't have any shows right now. Let's see if they've got any new.
Oh, yeah, that is a great website. Sure. That's hilarious. Nice. Okay. Good for them. Awesome.
We play music, ride motorcycles, date girls, and lift heavy shit for a living.
Oh, I didn't know they dated girls. I thought just some of them did, but okay, cool. Nice. Good for them.
Yeah, so maybe they might have time for us since they don't have any shows right now.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I like their merch. They got underwear. They call their undies Thundies. Titties and Kitties. There's a t-shirt called Titties and Kitties.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's hilarious. Grab them by the Thunder Pussy. Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Titties and Kitties.
That is hilarious. Nice. Oh my God. Biker cat koozie. Oh wow.
Pussy, money, weed.
That is great. That is great. Good for them.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, Thunder Pussy for president.
There you go. Uh-huh. Oh, that one's on. They're on sale.
Yeah.
Whoa. Titties and Kitties. Oh my God. That's great.
All
right.
Yeah. So we need, we can get some musicians in here in the next coming months.
That would be amazing. Let's do it.
Get Jason back to do some music because we didn't really focus on his music at all.
Oh God. Right. Yeah. Right. For sure.
Yeah.
We couldn't hear his piano or he had to kind of dust it off.
Yeah.
Dusty in Palm Springs. I didn't know.
Oh God, it's ridiculous how dusty it gets. But they're under, they're having swarms of earthquakes right now.
Oh, okay. The earth isn't shaking.
They've had like 60 or something. earthquakes since they had one on, I think it was Sunday, was the 4.9, and then they've had like a whole swarm since then. And I was talking to Mom today, trying to talk to her anyway. She doesn't wear her hearing aids. And I'm like, Mom, have you felt the earthquakes? And she's like, I have plenty of plates. And I'm like, no, Mom, have you felt the earthquakes? No, I've got plenty of plates. I don't need plates. And I'm like, Mom, listen to what I'm saying.
Wow.
And then I said, Mom, have you felt the ground shaking? And then she finally got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Okay.
She's like, yeah, it's a little scary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? It's not related to her falling down, though, right?
The earthquakes?
Yeah.
Or no, the earthquakes are earthquakes. What do you mean? What are you asking me?
You said your mom fell down 3 times.
Yes. No, that's not related to the earthquakes. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
no, the earth is shaking. She's got bad balance.
No. Okay. No, that was the earthquakes happened. Like the first one happened Sunday night, which was after she got back to the assisted living facility.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, Jen, I gotta go because my computer is dying. I just got the battery symbol.
Okay. How long have we been on?
A little over an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Right about an hour. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say a little over. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tune in again next week for We're Not Supermodels.
We're not.
Always you can always put stuff in the comment sections if you'd like us to talk about something. If you have any comments about what we talked about today.
That's right.
Anything.
That's good. All right. Good chatting, Jen.
Okay.
All right. Take care. Bye, audience. Bye.
Bye.